Hi, this is ARUNACHALAM. So in this video, let's analyze how the Nifty may perform. So far, the Nifty haven't violated the ranges which we have suggested in the previous video. So if you haven't watched that video, just click above I button to watch that video. So far there is no violation, but currently the Nifty looks bullish and we can expect a good rally from here. Because after a good bottoming, Nifty looks quite bullish. So we can consider going long. The range of 70,000 can be taken as the next resistance for the Nifty. So one can consider 17,000 as the next resistance, and having directional positions for now is fine. And look at the range here. So the range of 15,700 was not violated and it's moving in a higher high formation. So once the breakout happens, the Nifty will start moving higher. So we can consider going long in Nifty, and the oscillators also show a good divergence. So here is a good positive divergence. So we can consider going long in Nifty for short term, and there are many sectors looking bullish, and we can also consider Nifty Media as the strongest sector. So we can consider stocks of Nifty Media for going long, for short term the Nifty Media can outperform Nifty. So in this 1 hour chart, you can see a good bullish rising triangle pattern. So this pattern is usually a bullish pattern at the bottom. So breakout of the range of 16,500 can trigger a further rally till 16,700. So breakout of the 16,700 can trigger a further rally till 17,000. So we can consider 17,000 as the main resistance for Nifty for short term. And let's move to the daily chart once again. So in the daily chart, the Nifty looks bullish. One can consider going long in Nifty, and Nifty Media can be considered as the strongest sector for now. So let's move to the Nifty Media now. So this is the Nifty Media. It's 1 hour chart. Let me move monthly chart. So let me move to the monthly chart and look at the moving average. It's 50-day exponential moving average. So it's an average of 50 month. So currently Nifty Media takes a support around 50-day exponential moving average. So we can consider this as a really bullish sign, and it has potential to move higher. So we can consider going long in Nifty Media sector stocks. So this shows the Nifty Media is bullish. And now let's move to the weekly chart to analyze further. So in the Nifty Media, let me draw a trend line. So the range of 1950 acted as a good support. So we can consider this as a support region in the trend line, because the stock has faced the same region as a resistance and now it's acting as a support. And the range of 2,500 can act as a good resistance. So after a good consolidation at the support region, Nifty Media looks bullish and one can expect a further rally for short term. And 2,500 range can act as a resistance. So one can get benefited by investing in stocks with high weightage in Nifty Media. So this is the daily chart, and in daily chart a good hammer pattern is formed and a follow-up bullish pattern is also formed. So we can consider this as a bullish sign. So from this PDF we can consider high weightage stocks to analyze. So Z Entertainment Enterprises Limited has good weightage. It has 30% of weightage in Nifty Media. So this is the daily chart, and let me draw a trend line that governs the stock. So this can be taken as a good trend line for the stock, and look at the support region. So the stock is just trading near the support region right now. So we can consider this as a good pattern, and we can consider going long in the stock for short term. And the stock has good overhead resistances. So 300 price range can act as a good resistance for the stock for short term. So breakout of the price range of 280 to 300 can be taken as a good trigger for going long. So breakout should happen for a fantastic rally, and breakout of the price range of 300 can trigger a further rally till the price range of 360 to 400. So it's bullish. So we can consider going long in Z Entertainment Enterprises. So nextly we can consider PVR. So in PVR Limited, the stock is just trading in a channel pattern and it's just making a flag pattern in smaller time frame. So we can consider going long in this stock because the stock looks bullish in the last two candles. So breakout of the price range of 1,800 can trigger a further rally till the price range of 2,000. So we can expect a good rally in the stock for short term. So this can be considered as a good trend line. So the stock, after giving a false breakout, it's just moving higher. So we can consider this as a bullish sign, and breakout of the price range of 1,800 can be taken as an entry, and the price range of 2,000 can be taken as the most primary target in the stock. So 2,000 price range can act as a good resistance because there is a overhead resistance for long term. So we can consider the price range of 2,000 as a target. So price range of 1,950 to 2,000 can act as a good resistance for the stock. So nextly we can consider Sun TV Network for short term. So Sun TV network after hitting the support region looks bullish, so we can consider going long, but the stock is in a series of higher low formation, so beware of main trend before entering the stock for short term. So the stock has very risky setup, so one can consider going long in other stocks rather selecting Sun TV network, because the stock has risky setup and the stock has hit the support and there is no such huge movement towards upside, so we can consider some other good setups for going long. So finally, let's analyze TV18 Broadcast Limited. So TV18 Broadcast Limited can be considered for short term, and it has almost 8.6% weightage in Nifty Media, so we can consider TV18 Broadcast for short term. So there is a weird pattern in TV8 Broadcast. In long term chart there is a good breakout actually. So in the long term chart there is a good breakout actually. So it's a long term breakout, and after a breakout the stock also took a retracement. So we can consider going long in the stock for long term, because the stock is also trading in quite cheap valuation. So we can consider going long in the stock for long term. But before considering a stock for long term, just understand the financials of the company. So technically the stock looks bullish, but we should also consider the financials of the company before going long in the stock. So look at the trend line once again. So in the weekly chart the stock once again hit the trend line. So this can be considered as a good support trend line, and currently the stock looks ultimately bullish and we can consider going long in the stock. So the stock after hitting the price range of 80, it fell drastically till the price range of 40. So it's a fall of 50%, and we can consider a good dead cat bounce in the stock, and at least 60 price range can be expected for the stock for short term. So let's move to the daily chart to analyze further. So in the daily chart, the stock after a good fall, there is a good contraction in volatility. So we can consider going long in the stock after the breakout of the price range of 43. So 43 to 45 can be taken as a good entry for the stock, and it's a safe entry. And the price range of 55 to 60 can be taken as the most primary target, because the next resistance is around the price range of 60. Stocks in Nifty Media looks bullish. One can consider Nifty Media stocks for going long. So enter the stock only if you have good setups. So add all these stocks to your watch list and enter the stock only if the entry triggers. And the Nifty Media has possibility to underperform Nifty. So only enter the stock if you have a good setup and only if the entry is triggered. So that's all for today. If you like the video, hit like button, join us on Telegram, and finally thank you for watching our videos.